Hello, here we are once again. Oh, every night I'm on the internet now. It's me, Vic, your whiskey minister. I am doing my drama day in December, and I'm looking around. I've lost my lost my selection box. Here I am, not exactly prepared tonight. Yes, drama day in December. Working my way through my very light now whiskey selection box. There's not a lot to go. And we know what that means. That means it's getting closer and closer to Christmas. So it's the 17th today. I'm on my 17th dram. Really pleased to be working my way through this. Got it from the really good whiskey company. Loved working with these guys all year. Shelley sent me up one of these, and it's been a real pleasure to taste them and work my way through them. I've had some cracking drams. Had a comment last night for Keith, the manager at Ben Roma, saying, I'm really quite honest. If I didn't like a dram, I kind of tell you. But I try to be positive about them all because it may not be to my taste, but it may be to you or it may be to other people. So here we are tonight. We're back on the mainland. We're back on to single malt Scotch whisky, and we have a dram from Speyside Distillery. So this is called Spey Tenny or Teen. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Tenne. So Spey 10 or Tenny. It's a single malt Scotch whisky. It's a non-age statement, but we're okay with that. We're not bothered if it's a good dram. And it's at 46% alcohol. So it's a good ABV. It says on the website it is non-chill filtered. There's no colouring. So it's a natural dram, as they say. Matured in bourbon casks and then finished for 6 months. And it's not often they tell you how long they finish whiskies for, most companies. But Spey tell us that. It's finished for 6 months in a tawny port cask. So hopefully it's going to have something different about it. Quite long fermentations. So I'm kind of expecting the spirit to be light, sweet, fruity. And it's non-age statements. I'm not sure how long it's been in the cask. So I'm not expecting a huge wood influence. But we will see. So here's the colour, folks. It's really quite light. I'm not seeing a huge impact from the wood on the colour here. Not seeing a huge impact from the tawny port cask. Sometimes if it's a port finish, you might be a little bit sort of reddy, pinky kind of tinge to it. If any of you have tried Talisker Portree, that's finished in a port cask. That's got a little bit of a red note to it. And the Glenallachie, can't remember which vintage or what year the Glenallachie, but the port cask finish there, it's got that sort of reddish pinkish tinge. So that's the colour. Not a huge amount of colour, but then it's imagining it's not a very old whiskey, and there's no colour added, so which is great. Now that's a really interesting nose. The predominant smell, and it may be strange this, but this is what I perceive, are red wine gums. So the sweets you get, the wine gum sweets, the red ones in there, that sort of red, berry, fruity kind of aroma. Oh, that's just what it smells to me. That red wine gums. It's really quite sweet. And there's a hint of wood in the background there as well. That sort of um, almost like a musty kind of note on the nose there. That sort of that wood kind of musty kind of note. It smells like a cask. It smells like a Dunnage warehouse, but just quite faint. But it's that fruity note, that red wine gums. It's a fantastic nose. Really liking that. So let's see what we get on the palate. Brilliant. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a really nice dram. It's got a really fruity, sweet flavour. Quite coating of the mouth, quite a thick mouthfeel. It's not got a long finish, but it's very sweet. And the finish it does have is just a tiny, tiny little bit harsh. Got a tiny bit of immaturity in it for me, but not unpleasant, not in a bad way. That's really good. Got a few comments. Hey, Derek, good to see you. Brought down from Blair Athol. And there's my old mucker, Woody, saying he better join in so he keeps getting a mention. Woody, my old mate. Me and Woody swap whiskey samples and we keep each other going with wee drams now and again. So, yeah, good to see you tonight, Woody. See you tomorrow for the game. Really looking forward to tomorrow. It's a big game for Forest Mechanics tomorrow. We're going up to Strathspey Thistle up in Granton to play a kind of a local derby. Well, probably Nairn's our local derby, but a kind of a derby between the Forest Mechanics and Strathspey Thistle. There's a wee bit of edge to it because the Bruner, Charlie Brown, one of Forest Mechanics' legends, player, coach, he's now manager of Strathspey. So it'll be really great to go up there and just wind up Charlie. Really looking forward to that. So see you in the morning, Woody. Anyway, back to the whiskey. Yeah, that woody note's getting a bit more pronounced now, but it's still that sort of fruit gum, that sweet, fruity smell. Probably coming from the port cask, I would imagine. But that's a good dram. I don't know if it's my imagination, but it's almost like there's a tiny, tiny bit of smoke on there. But I really don't think Speyside used peated malt. Maybe it's from the cask. I'm not sure. But it's woody. It's sweet. It is so sweet. You know, okay, I don't know how old this is. It's a non-age statement. But like I say, I don't have a problem with non-age statements if it's good whiskey. Rather let the whiskey speak for itself than whatever age it says on the bottle. And I'm really enjoying that. Like I say, a tiny, tiny little bit of burn as it goes down. That's the 40%, 46%, and probably a little bit of immaturity. If you've joined me late, that's the Spey Tenny, Tenne. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but that's a great dram. Really enjoying that. My sweet tooth is liking that. So that was a Spey Tenny, non-age statement, single malt Scotch whiskey, 46%, non-chill filtered, no colour added. Very pleasant dram. I'm not really aware of a lot of Speyside Distillery Spey products. Not really on my radar, but that's good. I might see what else they do and give them a try. Beautiful distillery if you've ever been there. I was lucky to go there with some journalists one time as part of a trip on the Speyside Whisky Festival. And beautiful distillery near Kingussie, at the foot of the Cairngorms. They used to use it in that TV program. Oh, the Monarch program on BBC a long, long time ago. Was it Monarch of the Glen? They used to film in the distillery there. So it's a gorgeous wee site. I'm not sure if it's got a visitor centre attached or not. But if you ever get a chance to go there, I'd recommend it. Beautiful scenery, beautiful distillery. And you know what? That whiskey, not half bad as well. So that's my review tonight and my drama day. Day 17 from Whiskey Selection Box, the Really Good Whiskey Company. Spey Tenner, really good dram. So if you're having a dram tonight, enjoy it. Derek says he's trying a Cragganmore Distillers tonight. Oh, that's really good. I've got one of those, Derek, but I haven't opened it yet. I finished the one that I had when I was at Diageo. Went on a trip one time with my mate Woody. There you go, Woody, another mention. Went on a trip up there and had a really great tour with Kevin Innes. Kevin was a distiller at the time. Kevin Innes, a genius distiller, one of the best in the business. And we had a great tour there, and I bought one of those Cragganmore Distillers Edition. So, Derek, I'm sure you will enjoy that Dram tonight. So, whatever you're drinking, folks, enjoy it. Have a really good weekend. But please, when you're drinking, drink responsibly and be safe and have a good day tomorrow. If you're watching your football team, I hope you have a good day and win. Unless, of course, you're playing Forest Mechanics or Ross County. So, I will see you tomorrow at about the same time. Have a good night. Have a good day, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon.